So Mid Essex Maternity Department looks after 4,600 women a year, and we want them to have the very best experience. We are really lucky with a state-of-the-art unit that we opened 8 years ago now, but we're really, really also lucky because we've got 2 standalone midwifery-led units. We're looking for midwives to come and join a friendly team that want to provide the very best care to allow women and their partners to transition into parenthood safely and happily. And if you've got those qualities, we'd love to see you join our team.
I am coming to the end of my training. I'm a third-year student. It has been amazing, up and down obviously, challenging at the best of times, but the support that I get here along the way has just been more than I could have ever asked for, really. I mean, without everybody I probably wouldn't have got as far as I have and done so well, so it's been emotional but really good. So when I qualify, I will be remaining within MEHT. I have been offered and accepted a job, so I will be staying at my home environment and continuing my training for a year, my preceptorship training, and then going on hopefully to a band 6 in the future.
So I've been a midwife at MEHT for 20 years. I came here 20 years ago as a staff midwife, and then after about 4 years I progressed up to a midwifery sister, where I worked on the lay board for several years. And then 3 years ago, I was fortunate enough to get the post of the inpatient services manager, which I'm currently working in at the moment. Throughout my career, I've managed to work full-time hours, part-time hours. When my family were young, I worked as part of a job share because there is the flexibility to be able to do that here. Throughout my career as well, I've always been quite well supported when it comes to study, which has led to progression, undertaking numerous courses in areas that I've had special interests in, and culminating in my master's degree, which was funded by MEHT, and I was supported throughout.
We are really, really lucky in that we have a beautiful new build and 2 wonderful standalone units for our women to receive care in.
The birthing unit at Braintree is a freestanding midwifery-led unit, so it's a birth centre that is run entirely by midwives. It's a great place to work because we can offer continuity of care to women throughout their whole maternity care pathway, from when they first become pregnant until they are discharged with their babies. So it's really satisfying as a midwife because you get to know women really well. The unit itself is beautiful. It's designed to support women to give birth without intervention, and has got family rooms for women to stay in after they've had their babies. And the team are really close-knit. It's a group of midwives who really want to promote normality in childbirth, and we work really well together.
So I'm the infant feeding specialist midwife. That means that I am responsible for all the staff's training about infant feeding. We have a really good service here, so we have WJC, St Peter's and Broomfield Hospital where women are looked after. We look after women antenatally and postnatally, and we look after all their feeding needs throughout all of that period. If they need some extra support, they can go to WJC or St Peter's for extra breastfeeding support after they've had a baby. We have a specialist service that's run by me here for just feeding support, so women can be referred into that antenatally if they've got any more complicated issues, or postnatally if they've got anything that's a bit out above and beyond the range of normal midwifery care. I joined the trust in January. It's been a really welcoming, supportive trust. I joined because they offered me a post of infant feeding specialist, so it was for my career development. There are lots of opportunities here for you to develop your career, so whether that be a team leader role, as a specialist midwife role, there are loads of career progression chances. The team have been really, really welcoming. I've never worked in such a friendly trust. I do work clinically a couple of times a month, and when I work clinically, the girls that are working on the labour ward or the day assessment unit have all been really helpful and are helping show me around, because it takes a while when you start a new job to find your feet, and they've been great.
Here at Mid Essex, we welcome both newly qualified midwives to come in and join our preceptorship programme, and midwives with more experience who are already at band 6. We welcome both. We have a very warm welcome and supportive programme for those new midwives that join us. Newly qualified midwives start on a year's preceptorship rotation, which is a very supportive programme where they will receive help and support from myself as practice development midwife and the team as a whole. We do regular workshops, things like suturing workshops, venipuncture and cannulation, to enable newly qualified midwives to really hone their skills and develop their confidence. At the end of their preceptorship rotation programme, they then are ready to proceed to become Band 6 midwives. We're a very warm and friendly team here. It's a bit like being part of a big and slightly crazy family. We're a busy unit and all very dedicated and passionate about giving the best care we can to women and families in this area when they have their children.
I've always just been really interested in pregnancy and birth, and being part of the team that helps people bring their babies into the world. It's just amazing. It's a time of life when people don't ever forget having a baby, and it's such an important part. It's nice just to be one of those faces that I remember. Whether you've just had a baby or you had a baby 5-10 years ago, you'll always remember the moment you became a parent and the support that you were given during that time. And I've just always wanted to make a difference and make sure that experience was the best it could possibly be.
We're looking for midwives to come who are newly qualified, midwives with experience, but most of all, midwives that want to make women have the best experience possible with their families. If you've got what we need, please come and work with us.